This is Eddie Cologne, EC Details, back with another episode, and this is my redemption story. Now, Eddie, what are you talking about? Saturday morning, hope you're enjoying this. It isn't gonna be a 30-minute video on how I messed up. It isn't gonna be a hybrid video. It's more of a, let's see if it works video. Let's talk about what I'm talking about. Let's talk about what his English is hard. I'm looking at you in the camera. Your English is horrible, not you watching me talking to myself. All right, so let's talk about what I'm gonna do. So, Nasiol, right? We saw that video, I put it here, Freddy Krueger, gnarly video. I talked to Jeremy, I was like, yo, worst experience of my life, right? Worst experience of my life. Then he sent me this, which this by itself is the ZR53, and this is actually the 10-year anniversary. You can see it right there on the box, 10-year anniversary. He sent this for me to test, or as a, hey, you probably had a bad batch, use this, not the test, because I already tested it, and I hated it. So then I told him I will try it again, based on what I know now, and let's see if it really is good or horrendous, because he showed me a video of him doing it. Man, I wish I had that video. And it was hot, he had the garage door open, and it's hot in here. It's actually 90 degrees in the garage, 65 humidity, so this is gonna be a good test. You could tell because I'm sweating. All right, so we're gonna install Nasiol. I'm gonna go over the application. We're gonna discuss to see if it's actually worth it. Was it me? Was it the coating? Maybe I got a bad batch. What we're gonna use here, let's just go over the stuff we're gonna use to correct the car, and let's discuss how we're gonna prep it in order to receive this coating. So let's talk about what we intend to use to get this ready. So we're gonna use Nasiol ZR53, brand new box, never open. You can see the seal, 10-year anniversary. This has the applicator and all that jazz in it. We're gonna cut the paint because that paint or the ceramic coating, the armor ceramic coating is pretty stout. So I don't want to not remove it all so I have a bad adhesion. Payless panel prep, absolutely goated. It's one of the best panel preps on the market. We're gonna use a fresh pad, a Euro pad from Eurofiber. It's Buff and Shine. So this is a Buff and Shine pad, real good. We're gonna use this to wipe off Payless. Use this to wipe off the polish. And then I'm gonna use my favorite tool, use my Shine Mate, 15mm throw. So that's everything we're using for this car. Let's get it ready. Let's start prepping it. Let's start cutting it. So I got the car here. You could just, it's clean. I washed it, left it in the garage. We haven't driven it. How I prepped the car was a decon batch just to get everything ready for the polish. What I'm gonna do first is open up my foam tech here. It's up here. Get that bad boy right. We're gonna put that on top of my pad. I don't want to go too aggressive with the initial cut. Got the battery. We're gonna take Show's concept. Now I've been doing a lot of tests on this. Shout out to you, you know who you are, for putting me onto this again. At first I complained about it was dusty. Only if you overwork it is it dusty. Always shake your compounds. And Show concept is one of the best abrasives in the game. After initial testing, it's real good. So I'm gonna put 3 dots. I'm gonna attack this first so you can see it. And then we are going to cut it. And it's easy to remove. Now I could tell by slickness from here to here that this part has been corrected and there's nothing left on it, just from the initial pass. How we can test that is, let me bring you in here so you can see what I'm talking about. So if I have this panel here, if you see this and I beat it, you can see the beating on here, right? If I do this panel here, let me move you over here so you can see it outside of what I'm talking about. If I do this panel here, it's flat. It's flat earth here. So I'm gonna panel prep that, and I'm just checking to see if I have to cut it more. Nope, it's flat. So that means the ceramic coating is gone. I'm gonna finish polishing the rest of the panel here. This is a learning lesson. One bad example, one bad situation that you may have in your business should not deteriorate you or should not remove you from using the brand. So Nasiol makes great compounds. Nasiol glass coating I've used is still on a Tesla. It was the ceramic coating that gave me heartburn. I used the new Rapid Shine. Stuff is great. Functional Doctor was here when we used it. It's actually super good. I need to see if this ceramic coating, if it can redeem itself. If so, I would use it. If it's easy to use and it's only 63 bucks if you go to Car Supplies Warehouse and you sign up for the membership, then chef's kiss, dude. Yo, the cool thing about this combo is the cutting power. You don't need a lot of passes and it actually does a good job cutting. So Show Concept, Black Concept 220. You can get it at, I'll put the links in the description below. I'm not affiliated by any means, so you're gonna have to pay full price, bro. Life, you know what I'm saying? Or you can use your Able 15, try that. Might get you 50% off, but Show's Concept, I found it on one site down in Florida. Corey owns that site. This one is real freaking good, man. I've been, like I said, I've been reusing it, retesting it, getting my vibe back, you know, trying to find out what it is. And thus far, it does a good job. I wish I could show you on the paint that was hashed, because this actually does finish out very, very well. All right, I'm gonna finish cutting the rest of it. Be back, I promise. This time, back here, and I'm just gonna remove the polishing liquids, the polishing oils, and then go straight into a ceramic coating. Now, if you're doing a gnarly car, you're gonna have to, if you're doing a gnarly car, you're gonna have to do a whole shebang of the decon wash, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just telling you, Peleus works. And like I said, do that test where you check to make sure that everything is off, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so let's go over the unboxing of this real quick so you can see it. So you get Nasiol ZR53 in the box itself. This is 10th year anniversary. Great presentation on the box. No one cares about that, but I do. Huge bottle, 50 mils, bro. Huge bottle. Open that, real good presentation. You get an applicator. You get towels. So I get leveling towels with this. Great touch. A lot of people don't do that anymore. So I get leveling towels. You get gloves. Let's see if one gloves fit all my friends, because you know I got the chunky monkey hands, kid. Ooh, it fits, you know. It does. You can't quit. And then one thing unique that Nasiol does is they don't put the actual, you see this right here? They don't put that in. So when you crack open the bottle, oh, you get these, you get a few of these. Okay, we're only gonna use one. When you crack open this bottle here, let me show you. You get a capper, and this capper actually stops the coating from hardening. A lot of companies don't do that. There's some that add like a topper to it, and then you will add your own right there, just like that. That's how you would do that. Okay, I will put this on. I am actually going to tighten it all the way. Always shake your bottles of coating. So when you have new coatings coming out, or you're gonna use any type of Nasiol brand, always shake the freaking bottle, guys. Ladies, women, men, okay? I'm gonna use one of their applicators because I feel so inclined to do so. And we're gonna go over this section. Cool thing about their applicator, they have the cut right here. So now, a lot of people didn't do that before. A lot of people just made you hold it. So innovative in the sense that I do love these. I'm not gonna lie, these are what I used to use when I installed a lot of Fireball stuff. And NV is you cut a slit in the foam block like that. You could buy these papers. These were super, super cheap. When I say cheap, probably 20 bucks, you get 100 of these, and you could do 100 coatings, and you just replace, you keep the block, you replace this. All right, shake it. We're gonna go to the panel here, and we're gonna do the work. This section here, and then we'll see how it reacts. Okay, I have my topper on the coating. I already shook the bottle. Make sure that you apply. You can see the liquid here. And then he said put it on thick. Him being Jeremy said put it on thick. And I'm gonna do the section like I did on that one car that gave me problems. Okay, I'll probably do this whole section like I do. Just gonna put it on thick and then go from there. And you can see how I'm putting it on. All right, now with my humidity and my heat, I'm assuming if you could get close in here, you can see some hazing happening here. So I'm gonna get my 2 rags that they gave me, my level 1. Oh gosh. Oh Lord. Yeah, and look, it did. That is slick as, oh gosh. All right, I'm not saying sorry. Listen, I'm not saying sorry yet. Let's do it on the whole car. Let's do a bigger section like I would, okay? But so far, first impressions, it started hazing. It's slicker than what I have on here. I have 3 coatings. I have the polystyrene one from Keep It Real, the Keep It Real podcasting that we did with Ethos. I have quartz. This one is Nasiol, and by a great margin is slicker. Just, I'm being honest, okay? I'm not being paid to say this, I'm just keeping it real. So let me apply on the rest of this, and let's see if I can do a bigger section. But the initial wipe off was easy. There's no high spots to be seen, and it's slick. So it goes on thick, wipes off slick. That's how it looks so far. Let's do the other side. Same ordeal here. I'm gonna put it on thicker like you said. Okay, that's how I have it on my applicator. I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna box that in to the line, and I'm gonna treat it like I would any ceramic coating that I apply. And no favorites, just I'm gonna apply it just like I would any ceramic coating, just to see the vibes I get. And so far, it's not curing like it did last time. And I'm doing this huge spot. So I'm doing all this here, and I'm doing coming all around. Leave that for a couple seconds, and I can just start it. I can see it start working, start hazing up a little bit, and I can see it just, when you wipe it off, it is slick to the touch. Slick to the touch. No high spots like before. No crazy work times. Say what? All right. I didn't do this on the customer's card because I was so scared, man. Losing that money before kind of frustrated me, but that's human nature, right? When you lose something, you feel like it impacted you. I'm gonna do the rest of the top here, and then I'll give you my feedback. Look, I finished applying it to the car, the whole hood. I'm gonna tell you this, it was not like it was before. Before, it was a nightmare, not gonna lie. The last bottle I had was horrendous. It would cure 10 seconds. I even let it sit for 30 seconds on the panel. I let it sit for 45 seconds on the panel. At almost a minute, it got a little grabby, removed it, got super slick. The whole panel is probably the slickest coating I've ever felt on a panel by leaps and bounds. Like, how does it last durability wise? I am now excited to actually test this to see how it lasts, because the slickness, if the application was like this the first time, I probably would have thrown everything else away and used it, except for quartz, because I love quartz and C6 and DIY. Okay, there's a whole line. There's a whole line I love. How would I rank this in usability? The easeability, actually. First of all, one of the only companies that gives you gloves, I haven't seen that in a long time, gives you 2 towels. I think it gives you 2 towels to put it on, 50 ml bottle, all in one box, a sticker for the glass, a sticker for the door jamb at a cost of $75 or $109. If you sign up for any memberships on these sites, you get a cool discount. So Car Supplies Warehouse, you have their detail-wise one, is super good. I'm not gonna lie to you, Car Supplies Warehouse detail-wise is super good at their discounts. Like, it's worth it at that moment. You're getting your money back buying 2 of these coatings. Auto Italy does the same thing, I believe. But right now, I want to say this to everyone who watched my last video. Your first experience, don't be like me and cut them off, right? It's the Spanish in me, that's everyone's excuse. No, I cut them off because I was so pissed about losing the money. It wasn't really fair. So with that said, Nasiol, you have redeemed yourself. Jeremy, this one was easy to apply. Okay, that one was easy to apply. It was easy to take off. The removal process was great. The slickness on the paint is wild, even with my hands touching it. Wild. No high spots. This coating's real good. Real good. So my last experience was my last experience. I can't take that back. It was on camera, you saw it. This experience is this experience. So overall, yeah. Sorry. If you want to try Nasiol, I would definitely try this one. This one was super easy to apply, like wild. Like, it's like, I can't wait to do another car. I have enough here to do another car. I can't wait to do another car with this. That's where I'm at. Like, again, in this garage, it's almost like 90 degrees, 60 degrees humidity. It was so hot in the house. I had to put an air conditioning in my office because of the heat. But right now, I'm telling you, came to play. Came to play. If you're seeing this, I want to apologize for being pissed off, but can you blame my brother? Can you blame me? You can't really blame me, right? I lost money. But thank you, Jeremy, for sending me this. Thank you for sending me Rapid Coat. I would say go buy it and use it. It does work. It is easy to apply. Do not overwork it, meaning I will keep it at a minute. No more than a minute. If you do a minute, you're gonna have to polish it off. That's what I've learned. 45, 30 seconds, sweet spot for this. Like I said, I let it sit anywhere from 10 seconds, 15 seconds, all the way up to almost a minute. And at the minute, it was kind of grabby. So yes, coating did well. It did good. It did good. Did good. With that said, this is Eddie Cologne. Short video today. Thank you for watching. Shout out to Jeremy for making it right. Well, almost making it right. He sent me this. Shout out to Jeremy for sending me this. And for the coach for understanding. And with that said, anytime you try something new, it's easy to fall into the whole thing. It should work like everything else, and that is not the case, right? Don't do that to yourself. Do a test spot. I should have done a test spot, but I've done so many coatings that my cockiness got the best of me. That's what happened, okay? With that said, thank you for watching. This is Eddie Cologne. You can find everything I use in the description below. It does help the channel. And go get yourself some Nasiol. Based on that, if it lasts like it says it lasts, the Lord help me, because that is wild. That's wild. All right, I'm out.